Yo, 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 Southside Varrock Family and fellow scapers, how are we doing today? I'm a little bit late getting to this subject, but I did kind of want to touch on it just a little bit to give you guys my 2 cents and also, I guess, keep the buzz going around because it should. So basically, Jagex does this thing every once in a while where they send a survey out, ask people about certain changes, what they think about them, and how they feel if those changes were to happen. This last survey though was really screwed up. So Jagex is trying to figure out if this curiosity will kill them, and I think they have found out their answer. What I want to get into is, let me pull up real quick so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about here. This was part of the survey that they put out for a couple of people, and I'm not sure who they asked, but I'm sure they asked people that are probably new to the game, that haven't been around for a long time, because I'm sure the responses by the veterans or those who have been here for long enough will pretty much answer negatively to most of these. Now, I've been back to RuneScape here for a while now. I quit a few times and come back. I do remember back in the day seeing membership for about $5 to $6 a month. And I wish that was still a thing, but of course, you know, hindsight is 20/20 and all good things must come to an end, right? The reason why this one's more concerning to me than the previous ones were obviously membership price hikes. That's gonna happen, whatnot. So they got membership choices here. You can choose to play between Old School Runescape or just RuneScape 3, which is pretty cool. I mean, I kind of dig that one because I feel like most people just play on one. So if you're gonna knock down a couple bucks just to choose one, that would be cool. We got one member additional for $12.49. I mean, that's all right, not too bad. Improved data access and solutions, pausing memberships in the next tier, character name reservation. I'm not really gonna go too much into all this stuff because I'm sure most of you guys have seen videos already. And there goes another one. So I will pull up all the membership changes and whatnot, and then I'll give you my 2 cents on them. But just to show you guys here, we got another one. This one is just gonna show a couple other tiers that they were thinking about, possibly just being curious, whatever, what have you. And then here's another one. We got shorter AFK times on this one, woof. And I do know they had addressed this already, so we'll get into that as well, but I just kind of wanted to backtrack a little bit and show you guys. If you haven't seen already, I'm sure you guys already have. This one here, I'm not that mad about. So this one shows a mobile only access. So if you see this first one here, the mobile only access is kind of cool because I have ran into people that play RuneScape only on mobile. Mobile is a whole different game, but I do love mobile for its reasons. A lot of AFK stuff, and then we have some specialized members, worlds, and whatnot, so I think that's going to be like private servers. More mobile only access here, additional members. So you guys get the gist here. It's a lot of the same stuff, just kind of teasing different things. Another one here I'm not a big fan of with the ads, but 2025, the year of the ads. So I'm just going through all of these. I'm not going to stop and talk too much about them so I can discuss with you guys. That's a lot. If you guys want, I will put the Reddit link down below. That way you guys can make your own case about this and say what you want to say about it. So that way we're all on the same page. So the response to me was another funny thing, and I think most people felt the same way. I'm going to just read through a little bit of this. So this was an exploratory survey intended to test a broad range of features and options around subscriptions, including those from other games, to measure how they rank and compare. The randomness of the survey systems presented features, combinations, and prices that understandably alarmed many of you. What you're saying is you've already took into consideration the response of the public, the RuneScape public, and you saw that, hey, you guys aren't happy, so let's just say this was just all a test, right? Understandable. But here's the thing. This curiosity does not stem from just curiosity, just wanting to know, just comparing to other games and things of that nature. This curiosity stems from greed. This curiosity stems from milking your loyal subscribers. Now here's the thing, I've seen a few good points brought up about how us as RuneScape players, we don't pull our memberships away. Mod Matt K called us out for always creating an uproar but not really doing anything about it, which understandable. I mean, throwing rocks and hiding your hands, kind of the same thing that Jagex is doing, just not really hiding their hands as well. We love the game, right? So we went from $5 to now 15 to 18 to 3 million, you know what I'm saying, whatever the number is going to be. There are people that enjoy this game. There's a level of tolerance that will happen. And obviously EOC, we saw what happened with the drop off in membership and just people leaving the game in general. Now, I'm not saying that this is the second coming of EOC and whatnot, but I am curious here. Now let's just get right back into this. Ads and membership, this was originally to be tested in context of a lower costed ad support membership. So basically what you're saying is you want to give us tiers of membership. And the higher tiers, you guys get the best stuff. The lower tiers strip some things away from you. Here's what I have a hard time understanding. AFK timers, they said that, you know, lower cost membership options, we're going to have a shorter time, but we're not going to be reducing any paid memberships. What's the benefit there? My guess, to get rid of bots. I'm just going to touch on this lightly. I don't understand their struggles, and nor do I want to understand, because the struggles are struggles, just that. At the end of the day, there are people in this world that don't have it like us and have to work a lot harder to make money. So my take on bots, if you're a regular everyday person, how is the game fun for you? The game is already AFK enough to where you can do things and kind of walk away, but now you want to turn a bot on for hours, go to sleep, come back, go to work, all that kind of stuff, just to see all this progress that you didn't obtain. Either way, the other bots in the situation trying to make money. I 100% do not condone any rule breaking of Jagex's games or RuneScape or any of that jazz. Alright, with that being said, if you, let's just say, increase membership to $30 a month, and some of these folks can make $50 a day in their country, 50 USD. Now 50 USD here is not much, but 50 USD in other countries, especially in some countries that are struggling, $50 is a lot. $30 should be a lot as well, right? But if you're telling me $30 a month gets me into a game that I can make $50 a day in, potentially, I think the math doesn't math there for you, Jagex. Bots are going to exist, they're going to come back. Game clients and plugins. Exclusive worlds I'm not really too crazy about. Private servers, if people get into that, that's cool. Game clients and plugins. Now this one is very, very, very problematic. The reason being is because majority of us play RuneScape on RuneLite. And if you aren't playing RuneScape on RuneLite in 2025, what are you doing? Here's my best guess. Jagex has been working on their own client, of course, their own RuneLite copy, clone, or whatever. Better, worse, we don't know. No one has seen it yet. But I do know Jagex is not a fan of RuneLite. They have made it pretty clear to me, at least in the past, with certain posts or certain vlog posts of them saying certain things about, oh, you guys love RuneLite, we'd love to provide that for you. But here's the thing, if RuneLite's providing it for us, and RuneLite's not gouging us or anything like that, what's the problem? If you're gonna charge us to use RuneLite, I also see that as a problem. Number one, because there's a team behind RuneLite. So if you're going to allow people to create clients to run your game, then charge to use those clients, you don't think the guys making the client on the back end are gonna want a cut of that? Of course they will. You think the farmers just give up their cattle and livestock to the slaughterhouses without a cut? Player support is big, right? So every game that you play has player support. Whether that support is good or not, RuneScape, you're telling me if I pay you more, you'll do more. If I pay you less, you'll do less. That does not make sense. It's a free-to-play game, so you're milking the entire player base, but majority, the members here, we all have real life, right? We all live, we all have autonomy, we all choose to do things. We don't all have to play RuneScape, right? It's kind of like the choice of going to the gym. We know that it's good for us, We know that we probably should for our health, but it's a choice. So if you don't want to go to the gym, guess what? You don't have to. But if you want to go to the gym, there are plenty of options. Now let me get to my point. You're wondering, what does the gym have to do with RuneScape? Everything. It's grind. When you go to the gym and you get that membership and they tell you, hey, our facility is open to you now, you can use our entire facility. You go in, you use all the stuff, and you realize a couple months later, they start locking some of the doors, some of the areas that you would go in. And eventually it turns into some sort of badge access, right? You go up to the friend, you're like, hey, what happened? I used to use this 2-3 times a week and now I can't get into the cardio room, right? Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you got that email a while ago, but we decided that if you want access to the cardio room, you're gonna have to pay extra. The cardio is important to me, I'm gonna pay the extra. Then they close off another one of my rooms. Oh yeah, we're gonna want you to pay extra. You see where I'm going with this, right? So it makes it harder for me to care about my health. I know RuneScape has nothing to do with making you fit or anything like that, but I know RuneScape is definitely an escape for a lot of people. It is an escape, it is a getaway, and it is very therapeutic for a lot of the players that hop on, me included. So if you're telling me you're gonna change a game that's brought me so much comfort, assuming tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of other people comfort, and change it to a way where maybe we're not very much a fan of, it tells me that we kind of knew this from before. You're not to be trusted. And the reason why I say that, I feel like the game is in a place where a lot of people are enjoying it. It is in a good place and it doesn't need to be changed. Keep doing your regular updates, keep bringing the bosses for us. But when it comes to like membership and all that kind of stuff, I understand that people have to make money. Companies have to make money. It's all about the dollar at the end of the day. But you just raised the prices. Now they're wanting to say, oh, we lost your trust. Did you ever have it? If we left the first time, you took away a game from us, and we come back and we see these surveys and whatnot, are you a person that would be trusted if you were in our position? Now I see the double-edged sword here. People calling off mod pips and saying, hey, you should resign. I don't know entirely how I feel about that, because think about the next new head honcho that comes in. He's not going to give a crap about us. They're not going to go and find somebody who's, hey, we need to find a CEO that knows how to make people happy, that knows how to make gamers comfortable and nice to us. Mod Pips, all I can say to you, shout out to everything that you've done on the positive side, and the negative side, I guess that just undoes everything you've done on the positive side in the community's eyes. In my eyes as well. Because if you're going to come in and you're going to play this game, play the game of corporate greed, good luck. Lastly, one thing I do want to add in, most of us came from playing on console. We stopped playing on console because you have to pay for online to play with your friends. Not only do you have to pay to play online, but also to enjoy all the other things like DLC. We come to PC to strip the online pay, to be able to mod our games, to make PC similar to console. Jagex, you're doing a good job with RuneScape. Southside Varrock Family, love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful time scaping the runes with us. Always know what's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. Rest in peace, Jeff. Love you guys. Peace to the next time, brother. Really screwed up.